Do you two want a bit of my donut?
Vibe.
I don't know why I just took a screenshot. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wasteland, thank you for the 18 months. And Ricky with the 52 months. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Very sweet. Before I'm even saying hello, hope you guys... Whose car is that? You guys are having a good bank holiday weekend here in the UK. Oh my god, I sound like a radio host. Holy shit. What's wrong with me? What are we doing? I don't know why I've got 116 tap water. Well, that's just giving me a vibe. I just heard a sound. Heard a sound. What's that song called? I'm delirious. Ain't nobody. That's the one. Is that the right one? Yes. Oh, hey, Liz. Yeah. Morning. How are you?
I'm just waking up.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm barely awake yet. But I gotta get to work. There's been some tea, so I gotta go clean it up.
There's been some tea?
Yeah, I can't really spill it, but maybe soon. Yeah, there's a bit of a mess. Dispatch. I can't. It's drama. Yeah.
Spill it. What's said in this house stays in this house. Spill it.
You ever had like just a real problem co-worker that just keeps causing problems over and over again?
Yeah. Alexander.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, that person has caused more problems. And one of the good ones wants to quit now. So I'm going to try and convince that good person not to quit.
Well, that sounds like a pretty important task, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally understand.
Yeah. So, it's going to be a fun morning for me. I'm going to get changed.
Alright. Go up.
Good to see you, Liz. We'll catch up in a bit.
Yeah. It's raining outside, so I'm not really wanting to go out.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't know where I left my headphones.
I guess flops at the house. I ain't got time for that though. This morning, I'm afraid. I wasn't lying. I was not lying. Can't even share the room. No, I gotta go speak to Jadelyn. Because, well, I won't spill too much because I'm sure we're going to talk about it with Jadelyn. But Jadelyn is talking about quitting. Which obviously we do not want. Because of someone, yes. Let's go. Couple dispatcher. Dispatcher. You'll find out soon, don't worry. Ria's trying to get the tea already here. You'll get it in like 2 seconds. I already emailed her. I was like, because I was sat at breakfast like yesterday, and I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be around, but I'll be around tomorrow. And then she was like, okay, I'll email you the TLDR. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I'll definitely be around tomorrow. And then I was like, I emailed her just now, and she was like, I'm at Mr. Monroe. But I'm tired as fuck, so that's why I'm racing down. Excuse me. What's it, Uno reverse? Yeah, they gotta. Jada's gonna get Dark to quit. Yeah. Honestly, give Dark some excuses, man. Make him go crazy. Oh my god, hello? Listen, I would do anything for a good story. I think you should know that of me by now. Who, any text messages? I miss Megan. Piss off. Piss off. Has no one seen the room yet? No, I haven't been around over the weekend. But, well, I mean, they might have seen it. So, if they have, I don't know. I had a nice weekend, dude. It was great. I went and saw family. I saw my grandma. I saw my dad. Saw the in-laws. Still off visiting yesterday, and then Saturday was kind of chill. It was great. Got some D&D stuff done last night, but I got to do some more tonight. Although I still haven't heard back from some people whether or not they're free on Wednesday, so I'm still like up in the air as to whether actually we're playing on Wednesday. Hopefully we are. But I got some ideas cooking. He got into some wild shit as well. How the fuck does this man come around for like 2 seconds and get into wild shit? Can we guess who you haven't heard back from? Go on, I'll give you 2 guesses. There's 2 people who I haven't heard back from. Curvy was right. Chris actually... Kai got it right. Curvy and Bam Bam are the 2 I haven't heard back from. Yeah, mate.
I had no idea you were around. I apologize.
You okay? What's up?
Morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm on the way to Mission Row.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I'm sorry. I'm actually off duty. I was talking with Etta. I've been here for off duty about 2.5 hours, to be honest.
Everything okay?
But nice. Yeah, I got a call from Rue, and it was actually really, really nice. She just wanted to thank me. Yeah, she's doing okay. She just thanked me for allowing us to have her here and everything. And I don't know if anyone's brought it up with you, but I guess I pass it along. She's I don't want to say too much and, you know, take away from her story per se, right? Her side of things, but Rue has had a little bit of a relapse with the alcohol. and she's been fighting it off. She's been clean for about 2 years,
Okay.
and she's doing everything that she can. She has not introduced it in the house, so there's nothing like that going on. But um, I guess Rue has some reservation because I guess you guys had a little bit of an altercation or something had come up at one
Oh
point where I
God.
guess you uh, had called out her alcohol use. I don't know when that happened or how that happened, but
Yeah,
uh,
that was a dick move of mine. That was yeah.
I'm not saying you were wrong for it, right? You didn't have the full context. Now, having context, it makes more sense as to why it's more wrong, right? Doesn't make it right, but I think Rue had a little concern, and I told her that you live very strongly on tough love, and I know that, and I think you're a little aware of that. You might make a jab, but I don't think you mean bad harm. You say it with love and care in mind. And I told Rue that I think that after our conversation that we had in the car the other day that you've opened up, and I don't know if she knows that yet. So I wanted to let you know.
Okay. I'll probably have a chat with Rue at some point. I think I might have
Do you have
woke
her
her up the
number?
other night. I don't know. I might do. Texting me anyway, but
Yeah,
it probably won't be for a while this morning because I've got some shit to deal with down at Mission Row with some dispatch stuff.
you're good. You're fine.
But I'll give you a call as soon as I'm free. All right.
No, you're good. Can I ask you one more quick question before you go to work?
Sure.
Ziggy brought it up and said that he doesn't know who did it. It wasn't me, and I guess it wasn't Ziggy. Uh, do you know? I guess who brought hot chocolate in the house the other day for Rue? She wanted to thank whoever it was, I think, and Ziggy said that it wasn't him. And I haven't had a chance to speak with Maple. I don't know if you knew if it was Maple or not.
No idea, mate.
Maybe it was Maple. Okay, all good. I'll talk to Maple. Go from there.
All right. Take it easy.
All right. Thank you. You
Bye.
you enjoy your day. Bye bye.
The hunt for the mysterious hot chocolate man continues.
I need your ID, phone number, and what shift you'd work. Doc, remember Paul? This might be an impersonator though. I don't know if it's actually Paul.
Yeah, what's going on, Richard?
You actually put together.
He's not on the beers, is he?
Hey, I got me
You're
life
fake.
together.
He's not wearing thongs or nothing. Hmm.
Show me your ID again.
Might be him. Might be. I gotta go.
And I assume you're applying for shift 3.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
The hell you wearing?
Alright, this application costs
I don't know, something that's cozy.
Come on, we're going to the roof.
Out to the roof, alright. Faster than I am.
Yeah, I just had me injection of caffeine.
I'll probably do it.
I had a builder's brew this morning. Get ready for this conversation, you know. You
Gotcha.
know what builder's brew is?
No, I don't actually.
2 tea bags, splash of milk, 3 sugars, make it nice and strong. Extra
Okay.
caffeine, you know. And I make it on the building site so you keep you awake.
Gotcha. Okay, that's why they call what did you call it?
A builder's brew.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. All right, come on.
Probably doesn't help. I have a PD chest armor on right now.
You do?
I do, because of BBMC stuff a few days ago, and I haven't really put it away. There were like 60 people outside of Mission Row a few days ago. I thought I was gonna die.
60?
Uh-huh. Yeah. And Erwin Dundee and the mayor had a conversation. That was crazy.
Okay. Right. What the hell's happened?
So, since the sheriff's office came into existence, the question, like, I had this in my mind, apparently nobody else did. Obviously, we are under LSPD. That is how it has been. And so the question came in my mind, well, where does BCSO fall on that? I just wanted it to be normal, so, you know, BCSO High Command and LSPD High Command would be above us, right? That's the way I see it. It's how it should be. It's logical.
Yep, 100%. I agree.
And I was talking to Cornwood about it. And he's like, yeah, that's probably what Cornwood is captain for PBSO or BCSO. I'm getting those names mixed up.
He's the captain?
Yeah, 316 Captain Cletus Cornwood.
Huh.
Captain Cletus Cornwood, Councilman Esquire. Because he's also the PD liaison and he's also a lawyer.
Interesting.
So I was talking to Cornwood about it. And I said, yeah, I'm going to talk to their leads, get their opinions on it, which ultimately it's not really up to us. It's up to High Command anyway, but regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Nadia about it, and Nadia said, I would prefer if there were 2 departments. She wants it split.
He wants 2 dispatch departments.
Yes, she wants 2 dispatch departments, which kind of took me aback. I was not expecting that. And then she followed up immediately with something along the lines of, I hate working with you. To my face. Charlotte Spade was there as well and can attest to her saying that. I was gonna be honest, quite taken aback by that. And she kind of stomped off, had the last word and all that jazz, power play, whatever. I'm gonna be blunt. Nadia has already been kind of leading Shift 1 as if it was its own department. Like, I feel like with you and I, we have an understanding that, like, for example, if you wanted to hire people for Shift 2, you can. If I want to hire people for Shift 3, I can. We're not like gatekeeping it. Nadia doesn't want us doing that in Shift 1.
Nope.
That is her shift. So we can't do hiring in Shift 1. We can't fire anybody in Shift 1 under her. Ashley Lockhart has been inactive for 2 months. Not meeting our minimum requirement of 12 hours in the SOPs. And I emailed Ash and I'm like, hey, I need to talk to you. She came around, we talked. And obviously Nadia was like, oh my God, it's so great to see you, to Ash. And then immediately is like, oh yeah, you can't fire her. And something about, oh, she's my diversity hire, which was not the case. Ash was not Nadia's diversity hire. Uh, it's. I'll be honest. I feel like Nadia is just trying to get is a bit power hungry. I feel.
Listen, I'll say this. I could understand Nadia being power hungry if she was actually a good dispatcher. But Nadia, for me, is... If I was a police officer, Nadia's a dispatcher is like having a fly in the car. It's just like every now and then you get reminded she's in there because she makes a little noise on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really understand why she was even appointed Shift 1 lead. I think it was just because...
You want to know
Yeah.
why? Nadia and I had been talking before we were appointed as leads, right, by Barrick. We were conversating, myself and Nadia. Nadia wanted to be her and like us two, so me and Nadia. That's what it was originally. What Nadia wanted. I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see that. And then Barrick was like, let's throw Dark in there as well. I'm like, yeah, we agree with that. 3 leads so that, you know, there's no deadlock, right? It makes more sense to have 3 at the very least over 2. If Nadia hadn't been so insistent about leadership, I think 1 lead probably would have been better. But Nadia was very insistent about leading, and I was too, so it was just like... The reason there are 3 is because Barrick compromised and said, here's your 3. Here, y'all be free, run the department.
Yeah, I think Nadia's been more of a thorn than anything over these past couple months.
I think so too.
I really don't want you going anywhere because, I mean, let me give an example. Just the other morning, I was on duty dispatching, and whenever you come on duty in shift 3, what do? You come in to the dispatch room where I am, you say hello, and then you're like, you come and dispatch with me, right? That's what you do. Nadia came on duty, shift 3. She didn't say hello. She went and sat behind the front reception desk and signed on as reception and didn't talk to me the whole time. A couple of days later, I was dispatching in shift 3. She came on duty. She signed on as dispatch and did the same thing. Went out instead of coming and saying hello, she went and sat behind the reception desk and was even like on dash cams doing dispatch things and wasn't even in the same room as me and was on the radio. How is that like? How is that a thing? Like, how is she even thinking that's an okay thing to do? Like, but I don't want to deal with her.
I don't want to deal with her either. I'll be honest. Cause here's the thing with Nadia as well. She dips into shift 2 a lot right now. Like she literally created part-time on our roster, which we've not discussed part-time. She created the part-time activity state, set herself as part-time, and disappeared for a month. Pretty much. And then she's, in the past week or 2, she's back in full swing. I had an interview scheduled late shift 1, like earlier this week. I had scheduled it. I was going to do the interview. It was a shift 1 interview, or it was before the shift 1 meeting, right? Nadia heard about it the day before, and she's like, no, you're not doing that. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll tell the guy, talk to the other lead that's texting you. I literally marked down in everything that I'm contacting this person, but Nadia's doesn't look at that. She looks at something else. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, okay, so the past, like, especially after she literally said to my face, I hate working with you. I mean, I've just been avoiding her. I don't want to be on duty with her.
I completely agree.
Part of the reason I'm wearing what I'm wearing is because I'm just super depressed and I'm not happy right now.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I haven't really made it. I've been trying to just kind of push through it and deal with it because, you know, for me, it's like I don't really like to make those things. I put those things out because I feel like if I'm in a leadership position, I don't know. I feel like I've made those things aware to Beric before, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. So maybe we'll have to do it together. So, well, I haven't really done that, but I think we need to go and talk to Beric. But I mean, I don't really enjoy being on duty with her, and so I think she's making this like a toxic work environment, and I think it's gone too far. And
I agree.
it's only gonna, like, if she's doing that for us, God knows how she's doing that for like just normal dispatchers or trainees. So I think we'd lose weight. Like, I'd rather she just disappear than us lose you, to be honest. I think you bring way too much to this department. I don't want you quitting or leaving. So I think we need to go to Beric as 2 out of the 3 leads and say this isn't working with her, and then she's got to go. I think that's just it.
Then we got to find a replacement for her.
I don't think
Or
we
do
have
we?
one right now. I don't think we need to.
I don't think we have one either.
I also don't think that
We
the
only have
3.
4 people in shift 1.
I don't think the 3
on
leads
paper.
works. We saw that with the PD, and I called it coming into dispatch. I mean, maybe it would work with 3 people like us that were with like-mindedness. I think it can work, but
Yeah.
I still don't think. I don't know. It's difficult because I still think having like a similar training command to PD is better. Because you have like a one person that can make decisions. But at the same time, I don't want to like pick between the 2 of us for that. So I don't know. I just don't think we need to make that decision right now. I think that what we need to do is cut out the rot and move forward. And I think Nadia has been there for a long time. So I think we need to go. I think we need to talk to Beric, both of us. Obviously without her present, and say this isn't working. She's got to go. I'll be honest, I don't really even want her a dispatcher. Like I said, I don't think she's a good dispatcher at all. She doesn't bring anything to the table.
No, I don't. I don't. Here's the thing. She was like way back in the day, right? 5 years ago. She was dispatch, but whenever she was on duty, I never really talked to her per se, and she moved on to PD pretty quick. She was one of those dispatch to PD people who kind of just fucked off.
Right.
I don't know what her goal is with, dispatch, but it's obvious she wants something because she wants to have her own department.
That's insane.
It's not going
we
to happen.
have 10 like full dispatchers. 10.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
That's over 3 shifts, and she wants a completely different department. Like, that's insane.
Here's the thing. I think if I was not insistent about doing a co-lead thing, she probably would have convinced Beric to let her be lead and the sole lead of dispatch. Now, I have talked to Beric. Last night, I talked to Beric about, the stuff with Nadia, my thoughts on it, and just looking more so for advice. He suggested I don't know who suggested it, but a meeting between LSPD High Command, BCSO High Command, and us leads, all 3 of us, and discussing, any issues, anything like that, right? I do think, though, that us 2 should have a conversation with Beric before that meeting.
But yeah, I mean, look what happened at the last meeting. Like, what that we had with...
Nadia ran off.
Nadia just left.
Nadia ran off in that meeting. She did.
So what's she gonna bring to that? You know what I mean? So I think we just that meeting could be very productive with the right people there, and she's not the right people. So let's
No.
get her out of the way before that meeting happens. And then it can be really productive, and we can figure things out with some good productive people in that room. And I think that'd be a good meeting to have. But yeah, let's go to Barrack. If we can, I think let's get this out of the way sooner rather than later. There's probably going to be some backlash, sure, whatever. But
I'm pretty sure the only backlash we're gonna have is from Anita May.
I mean, I'll just tell Anita straight up that her wife is toxic, and that's it. I mean, how can she say that she hates working with you? What, like, and to your face too? Like
that in front of fucking Charlotte Spade too. Like, it took me a fucking back.
Because you said an idea isn't great. What? Oh. The tea, chat. Jesus Christ, man. The tea made her game crash. This is wild. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, bro. I swear there's been more tea in this fucking dispatch department than there was in the PD, man. It's crazy. I did not join dispatch for this, I swear to God. I wanted just a wholesome vibes. The tea about the drama, not the drama. Exactly. Dispatch drama sure is something. I know. Absolutely crazy, bro. Doc is a drama queen. Yeah, I guess so. I swear we're like a drama magnet, bro. An absolute drama magnet. Why can't I hear music? I just heard music. I swear to God, if Barrack doesn't come to his senses about this, I swear to God, because Barrack's been on some shit with PD lately. He better be on it with this fucking dispatch stuff. I swear to God. Uh-oh, she better not fall off the roof. You're right. A little bit woozy there. Yeah? You okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Alright.
I'm just pretty tired.
Yeah, I bet. What were we saying?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. Okay, let's just Barrack, what time does he normally come around?
I don't know. He comes around for the shift 3 meetings sometimes.
I'm gonna send him an email. Do you want to send him an email too, just so he knows it's important? I'm just gonna say me and Jalen need to talk to you about this.
Let's just keep it to one email. I feel like if you do it, it's probably gonna be more beneficial than if I do it.
Okay. I'll just say me and Jalen. Me and Jalen need you to talk to you about the state of dispatch. Pretty important. Let me know when you're next gonna be available. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Yeah, and then just forward that availability to me so I can make that.
Yeah, I might have to come around, make myself available. Hopefully he alters things too, because it might be pretty difficult for me, but I'll make sure I'll be there. I won't do it right now. I'll do it afterwards because I'm so tired. But yeah, I think this is I think we gotta get a weight off our backs because I'll be honest, I came into this pretty motivated, and you know, don't get me wrong, but me and you have disagreed on some things, but you know, we've always been able to like come to like a middle ground
An
on stuff.
agreement. A
Yeah.
middle ground, yeah.
But it feels like with Natty, it's like hitting a stone wall. Whenever we've tried to come up with things, and it's like even when I brought up that conversation I had with the EMS High Command, a conversation, mind you, not like a decision or anything, and she had that whole spiel, that
Oh
bloody
yeah, that.
10 paragraph thing, and she said, I'm shutting this down in some fantasy future where we have a bunch of units and all this kind of crap. And you know what? You should have thrown that straight back in her face, and you should have just read it straight back to her and said it. In this
I should've.
fantasy future where we have all these units, maybe we can have 2 departments.
Here's the thing: even 2 departments. I talked to Luis about this because I was right after, or a few hours after Nadia said what she said. I was off duty and on top of a mountain with 3 bottles of alcohol in my pocket, and I was ready to down them all. Talked to Luis about it, and she said pretty bluntly, 2 departments just won't work. Dispatch should be like it needs to be 1.
Yeah.
If you have how do you have 2 departments? You can have like different, like depending on unit numbers, right? You could say, hey, let's split into county and city patrol, right? You could do that, but
You could have different stations, right? You could have different radio stations.
Yeah.
But like having different departments for dispatch, like, you're gonna have different SOPs for like, well, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't.
You want to, okay, on the topic of SOPs, our minimums were applying to trainees. And I was like, that probably shouldn't be the case. So I changed the SOPs and said trainees are exempt from, being inactive. Because sometimes, especially right now, we are very low in FTOs. We only have a few, right? And so I changed it to say trainees are exempt. I get, like, because the SOPs are, like, the document is in my name, so I get notifications on it whenever something has changed. Nadia goes in and says, I'm not accepting this. Trainees, it's not the case. Trainees, she changed it to trainees are not exempt from this requirement. I'm like, okay, let's come to a compromise. So I literally just suggested, hey, trainees need to submit availability at least, if they don't submit availability within or for 2 weeks, you get on your probationary period, which basically just give us availability. Because I don't want trainees getting fired because they're inactive because we have no FTOs. And that was the whole thing. And this is like a week ago. She seemed really uninterested in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that just seems like a running theme, I'll be honest. Seems like a running theme. We just need to knock on the head. I mean, we should have done this months ago, I'll be honest.
We should.
Okay.
We should. Here's the thing, we didn't, because she kind of just dropped, like, one, I'll be honest, I was kind of protecting her a little bit back then. Just a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you had issues, and I was like, oh, let's give her a chance, I think, or something like that. I don't know what I said. But yeah, I think we should have nipped it in the bud early on. But like once she went inactive for about a month or so, that was like everything was nice, and we hadn't have any issues. And then all of a sudden, it's back and all these issues.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. What she said was yeah, it wasn't right. You shouldn't hear that from a coworker. I mean, in all my time, as PD, 4 years as a police officer, I'll be honest, I've never had a coworker this bad. That's saying something. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Even cops that were, you know, corrupt or, you know, went against everything that the badge stood for or acted in a more professional and cooperative manner than Nadia May does. That says a lot.
It does. Yeah, it does.
I emailed the chief. I did state that it was about Nadia. And I asked when he's next available. So, I'll let you know. But you know, obviously, don't make any decisions before then. Let's
Yeah,
talk to him.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna just say it how it is, how where my mind's at right now. Obviously, when I sent you those emails initially, it was just happened pretty much, or it was shortly after. Definitely was not happy and contemplating a lot of things. Emotional. I don't want to quit dispatch. I'm just also going to let you know a month or two, or like 2 months ago, I did apply for LSPD. Obviously, haven't heard anything back. And with the sheriff's department, I kind of just want to give that a shot as well because I don't want to be stuck doing dispatch for my whole life. But I don't want to quit dispatch either. I want to be part of, like, I want to be there and help people in dispatch and just be there for dispatch, but I don't know how that's going to work. And I don't want to leave dispatch because that's going to leave a void. And especially right now with Nadia, we can't have that.
Yeah, I get it. But you put, you know, I also understand, you know, you put a lot of work in here. Obviously, even before I was around. So, you know, if you, I understand if you want to move on, that's completely understandable. I don't blame you for that. And you know, the stuff we're getting, like, I mean, it's slow. It's slow with the support we get from the, you know, it's a slow process. So, and obviously PD, you can do a lot more, I think, than what we can do sometimes. So yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So, listen, you do you.
Also,
Yeah.
Another thing that just came to my head. So for a good bit, and this does relate to Nadia as well, for like a week or two, I would, like during meetings, I would stand on the stage, usually because I had an announcement about dash cams or something. During any meeting, right? I just sit on the stage, stand on the stage by one of the San Andreas flag. I did that for like a week or two. And this is when Nadia was kind of absent still. The moment she gets back and she sees me in the meeting room, like up there on the stage, she texts me saying, actually, what did she text me? She did text me. Let me read it out. Let me find it.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
She said, "Why are you standing up by the podium?" And I said, "I don't know. I've been doing it for the past week or two because it's my life now. And because I've had announcements, I didn't say that in the text." She said, "Can you, like, not? I've literally gotten complaints about you doing it." Which was like, okay, so you're going to
Oh
Nadia
my
instead of me about
god.
something I'm doing.
She's a psycho. Oh my god. I had no idea it went to this extent.
I don't know I don't know who's complaining to her. It's probably fucking Anita, but
If an adult police officer has a complaint with you, she can talk to you instead of her wife. Like, holy crap. I don't believe that she had any complaints.
I don't
Listen,
believe it was a complaint
if
either. I
Barrick
think she
doesn't
just
want to
wanted
fire
get me
her,
off.
if Barrick at least gets rid of her from lead, then we can fire her. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't want her in this department. Oh my god. She's like she's like a mega Karen. I didn't realize it was this bad.
Oh, yeah. here's the thing with Nadia as well. I was talking to Luis about this. You can't get Nadia to change. She's gonna keep doing this. Because like Luis Campo is obviously CEO of Autos. And Nadia worked at Autos. So Luis has seen how Nadia behaves, and she has said that Nadia will not change. You can try to get her to stop doing something to try to get her to change. She will never change.
That's good to know.
Which is, yeah. And obviously, we keep this away from Anita because Anita will fight tooth and nail to her for her wife.
I mean, you know, that's fine. She got nothing to do with it anyway.
I mean, isn't Anita a sergeant?
Well, yeah, but we made it very clear in that meeting. I made it very clear because I didn't want this exact thing happening. That the only people that are above us in dispatch are high command in police in PD, not sergeants, not anybody else, just high command.
So, on that topic, actually, because I talked with Beric about this because I was unclear on it. I'm okay with, for example, if a lieutenant, because we have 3 lieutenants now. We have Slacks, we have Vivian Gray, and then there is Sky Faye, right?
Oh, Sky got promoted?
Yes, Sky is now a lieutenant.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
The captain position in LSPD no longer really exists. So Slacks got demoted. Lieutenants are not high command.
Oh, they're not high command. Okay.
They are not high command. So they're
they
command,
like shift
but they're like the
leads?
top of effectively, yes. So as far as like that goes, I'm okay with lieutenants giving us or telling us to do stuff.
I'm kind
personally.
of the way I would see it is I would put lieutenants on the kind of on a similar vein as like a dispatch shift lead is, in kind of like if they're leading a shift, like I can understand that like them working with like regular dispatchers in a shift to like uphold like what they want in a shift and like give them orders to like make sure that shift is upheld. Like I can get that. Like I wouldn't want them coming and telling me what to do because like that doesn't really make sense to me. But if they're not like high command, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, so I've no issue. I think I think lieutenants being a shift lead, acting the same way we do, makes sense. Is how I agree with you on that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Whereas them like, I don't know about them being like directly above us. I don't think it would cause an issue.
I think lieutenants being an equal is probably right.
I think that would be a good shout. Yeah, because obviously we're not always around. I don't think it's always going to cause an issue, but you know, if there was like, I think lieutenants are going to be around more than high command, like the high command are, and obviously they're going to be around in shifts more. So I think it makes sense if there is dispatchers when we're not around causing problems, those lieutenants can step in and sort them out, right? That makes sense.
Yeah. I think we should discuss that with the high command meeting whenever we have that with all the leads
100%.
and all of high command. I think that's, yeah.
Okay. Let's have this talk with Beric. Let's not skip ahead too much, but I think me and you should have another sit down. Hopefully, if everything goes well with Beric, you know, it's just going to be me and you. We'll have another sit down as to what we want to bring forward. You're getting called on 3-1 anyway. But me and you can have another sit down about what we want to bring forward to High Command anyway, about things we want to do with dispatch. And let's hopefully see it as another fresh start and kind of take it from there. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Chin up. Hopefully this is going to go well. Let's just move forward and let's just move on and get past her, and things will be all right.
Yeah.
I don't want you going anywhere, Joglin.
And I don't want to go anywhere either because I'm just gonna be blunt. I don't have anywhere else to go.
All right. Well, you're a fantastic dispatcher, and you're a good leader too, and you put a lot of hard work in. I haven't put a lot, as much work as I want to do, so you're definitely the backbone in this department right now, and no one can deny that. So I appreciate all the work you do. I really do.
Well, Nadia's gonna try to deny that.
Oh, she's your.
I can already tell.
I'm gonna hold back all the bad words I want to use right now, and I've got a phone call to make. So, all right, I'll let you know what Barrick
And I
says.
got a phone
Okay.
call to make too.
All right, take it easy.
You as well. Thank you, Dark.
Oh my God! Imagine Cornwood. Okay, if Cornwood's fucking high command, we're gonna take orders from Cornwood. Why is Cornwood captain?
Hello.
Hello, mate. What's going on?
We were just checking in to see if you were done with things yet.
Yeah, I've literally just wrapped up. So where do you want me?
We're up at the house.
Okay. All right. I'm just at Mission Road, so give me 5 minutes to drive up there. All right.
All right, take your time.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right.
What a blooming mess, mate. I swear to God, Beric better.
No, 1 second, only minute.
Beric better hear us out. I swear to God, this has been a long time coming, dude. This has been building up for a while, chat. I'll be honest. Even behind the scenes, I can tell you now. I haven't got shit on me, have I? We're gonna, like, I agree with Jalen that we should, like, it doesn't make sense for us to be under PD, like, LSPD High Command and not BCSO High Command. That doesn't make sense. Like, it just feels a little bit, what's the word? Ununiform, I guess, would be, like, a good way to put it. Like, dispatch is supposed to be for every emergency department. And so if we're going to be under one police department, we might as well be under both police departments. So I'll be honest, if Cornwood starts throwing his weight around, I won't be happy, because he's got a lot of fucking weight to throw around when it comes to dispatch. But we'll see. It might be some good RP. But the guy doesn't know how to use the radio 90% of the time, so let's hope not. But on the plus side, hey, Cornwood, he does have a good emphasis on 911 calls, which hopefully might be like a really good thing. Like, that's a big thing. Obviously, we can push hard in that meeting with High Command and be like, hey, let's get some 911 calls going here, guys. If you guys really want this, like, we can push this on dispatch side, but you've got to, like, talk to the fucking IT guys, man. Get us a fucking landline or something, please. Like, why can't they just do a landline? Can't that just be a solution? Because I understand, like, not putting it to every